All right, folks, we move on. Anya Plummer is an academic who is doing big things in mechanical engineering at Raytheon Missiles and Defense. She joins us now to tell us more about this career field. Good morning. Welcome to Smile Jamaica, Anya. Did I say it right? It's Raytheon, right?
Raytheon Missiles and Defense.
Yeah, man. Who's a mechanical engineer? What do you fix car? What you do?
A lot of people always jump to assume that I fix cars.
I was teasing actually.
I was teasing, yeah.
But tell me what you do.
But as a mechanical engineer, we focus a lot on designing, building, developing, and testing anything that moves. So
what you mean by anything that? Hold on, man. What do you mean by anything that moves? What that mean?
Anything that moves. So I'm talking about power producing machines such as turbines or internal combustion engines. I'm talking about power using machines like your refrigerator and your AC unit. And for me specifically, I go a little above that. I work with missiles and defense weaponry. So that's what I work with.
Yeah, and you were once with Mercedes. I kind of say Mercedes. Yes. I say Mercedes deliberately, but you were with Mercedes once. What did you do there?
Yes. So at Mercedes, I was a quality engineer. I worked in the quality department. So a lot of what we did was I analyzed quality data from our vehicles in the hopes of improving manufacturing and rework instructions.
Okay.
So a lot of the vehicles, I worked a lot with the vehicle preparation center. So a lot of the vehicles will come to us for rework, and I will sort of streamline that process by kind of breaking down what the customers are having problem with, and I work closely with engineering. It was a great experience. I worked there for about 6 months during the pandemic kind of interrupted that, but I was actually able to work from home. So it was great exposure before going on to the big leagues.
Anya, why me feel say me are related? You're bright, man. Me sure you say me are related. I'm positive about that.
Are you a plumber?
Well, I could be.
You could be, yeah.
I know I really don't want to get into too much that you do because for obvious reasons. But when you say missiles, you mean missile where people fling after people and drop down and explode and stuff? That's what you mean?
Yes.
Woo!
It goes beyond missiles. With my company,
all right, sorry to jump in, but tell me what you can tell me about your job, what you do. Because I know you can't get into all the details, but tell me what you can tell me.
That's fine. What I can tell you is that I love it. I enjoy it. I'm having great exposure. I'm thankful for the opportunity with the company. They not only focus on the work, but what you can do outside of the office.
Okay.
So for right now, I'm in a leadership program with the company. It's from a women's network, and it's career coaching, networking, mentorship. It's about 6 months long program, and I'll be able to earn my program management certificate at the end of it. So outside the office, I really do enjoy the work because they cater to me and my career and starting my career, building that foundation. So that's what I can tell you.
Fantastic. Now, I don't know if this is right, what I'm going to say now, that it seems like it is a man's world. I can't remember, and I've been doing this job for many years. I've interviewed many people. Yes. I can't remember interviewing too many female mechanical engineers. Is that right? Are you one of the?
That's correct.
You're one of the, so why you wanted to get into this field?
So I'm not going to lie. The main reason I wanted to get into the field is to challenge myself. I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it. And honestly, I went to St. Hugh's, and I had a math teacher there before I left. And even after I left and I migrated to the US, she would call me. She would reach out to me and ask me how I was doing in math. And that kind of motivated me to say, okay, I can do something in the STEM field. And that's pretty much what kickstarted it. But of course, I have to accredit that to my foundation I had here in Jamaica, not only just with God, but my family here, my family in Bull Bay and my family in the Grill. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to prove it to myself, and I did it. So
yeah, but you could have played football and prove so you could have played football, so you never have to go there.
That's true. That's true.
And how are you accepted as a female in this field? Do they see you and say, yeah, man, or they kind of look at you and say, why is she here? Open arms? Oh, that's great.
Open arms. I've never had any obstacles, even in university, the biggest arm in university. No problem there. I was president of every engineering club on campus.
Oh, fantastic.
I had no issues at all. Same thing with the company that I work for. They actually make an effort to make sure that we are informed and included. But I can't tell you anything negative about it. So very, very grateful for
Was
that.
there anything else on the horizon? Was there a plan B for you that if this never work out, I'm going to turn a chef or something like that? Was there a plan B?
Plan B was definitely to become a pilot.
Wow.
That was my plan B, yes.
Wow.
That was my plan B.
You still have any ideas of that?
I'm thinking later on in life, why not get a pilot license? I like to do things, I like to challenge myself, and that's another challenge.
And as a mechanical engineer, you can fix plane like how you fix car.
Yes.
No. You have a twin.
Sure.
You have a twin sister. What does she do?
So my twin sister, her name is Akela. She is a nurse actually. So she graduated a year after me in university, and she's been working for a year right now in the.
Yeah.
Who is older?
Who is who? Who is older?
I didn't want to say this. Sorry, Akela, but I'm older. I'm older. I saw the world before she did. I paved the way for her. I'm 60 seconds older.
You're a minute older.
60 sounds bigger. It sounds bigger.
Yeah, she have to respect that.
Yes, she does.
So it sounds like you are where you want to be.
Yes, for sure.
Where else can you go in this field? Do you start you start make car, make plane? Where else can you go from where you are now in this field?
So my professors from day one have always said to me, Anya, you're going to be a leader, you're going to be in management, you're going to lead a team, you're going to put people together, and you're going to inspire them. So that's exactly why I'm in this leadership program right now, in the hopes of eventually gaining a project management certificate and maybe going down that path. Yeah. So definitely I want to stay in engineering, but I kind of want to move up the technical field after I got my hands dirty. So I'm going to give it a couple of years, get my hands dirty, and then move up to management. Yeah. So that's where I want to go.
What about that young ladies, not necessarily even very young ladies, but who would be watching this morning, probably not too certain that they want to get into a field that might think that it is a man's world. I mean, so what do you tell those people about following their dreams? How do you get where you are?
So to getting where you are, honestly, I don't watch anybody. It's just me and myself in this race, and God by my side, and that's it. Don't watch anybody. When I was in high school, when I was in universities, when I'm here, I don't compare myself. I just say, okay, this is what I'm going to set my mind to, and this is what I'm going to do. Set milestones, take it easy, and just move up. That's all.
Where does that confidence come from?
Honestly, it comes from both sides of the family. So the Plummers and the Guthries, it definitely does. I've always, as a child, I was never told, no, you can't do this, or, oh, no, think of something else. It's always been like, okay, you got this, go ahead.
Was there any time that you were not as confident as you are now?
Maybe a couple of the classes that I took, it was very challenging. But I didn't have, my plan B was, I thought of it as plan never. Like I wanted to succeed. So even when I was going through difficult classes, projects, overwhelming schedule, I told myself like, this is it. And like, if I got to that point, yes. But if I tell myself this is it, like that's what I set my mind to.
Okay. I haven't said this for a long time, but in his inaugural speech, our Governor General said there's nothing wrong with Jamaica that cannot be fixed by what's right with Jamaica.
Yes.
I think you are one of the parts that's right with Jamaica. Fantastic to meet you. God bless you. Tell your younger twin sister. So anybody hear that a while ago said, that man is a madman. Tell your younger twin sister hi for us and look after yourself. Yourself. All right?
And I can't leave without bigging up all of Bulbe, all of Negril, all of that. Full Shoot Church of God. Love everybody. Love Jamaica. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, you think is that great thing, this thing? And I know your dad, you know. Did you know that I know your father?
Yeah, he's a wood Mary and Lloyd Plummer. Big up Lloyd Plummer.
No, I don't hold that against him, but you know.
He told me to mention that.
and then Delia is here, who went to the other side of Wilmers and said, good daddy. Which good daddy? How George is the man still go. Blessings. Love you. Take care.
Blessings. Bye, Jamaica. Thank you.
Yeah, God bless you. Anya Plummer, mechanical engineer at Raytheon Missiles and Defense. Whew. All right, we'll soon come. Stay with us. A little bit more left.